Welcome back to 2 Cents Unfiltered, where truth doesn't come with a filter and common sense still means something. Today's topic cuts deep into the core of fairness, integrity, and accountability in America. We're talking about the more than 42 million people currently on government assistance and why a nationwide audit is long overdue. If taxpayer dollars are meant to help those in legitimate need, then it's not just smart, it's moral to make sure every dollar goes to the right place. Over 42 million Americans are on some form of government assistance, from SNAP benefits and Medicaid to housing vouchers and welfare subsidies. That's 1 in every 8 people in this country. Now, there's no question many of these individuals absolutely need this help. These are single parents, disabled veterans, elderly citizens on fixed incomes, people trying to get by, not game the system. But there's another side to this equation. Billions of dollars that are lost every year to fraud, abuse, and mismanagement in public assistance programs. Some estimates put the number north of $100 billion annually when you combine Medicaid, unemployment fraud, and other welfare waste. That's more than the budgets of some states combined. And who funds this? You and I, the American taxpayer, the same people paying higher prices for groceries, gas, and rent, while others abuse a safety net meant for the truly needy. Calling for an audit isn't about being cold-hearted or anti-poor. It's about being fair. Compassion without accountability leads to corruption. If you have a limited pool of resources, every fraudulent claim, every person who shouldn't be on the system takes away from someone who genuinely needs it. Imagine you've got 10 loaves of bread for hungry families, and 2 are stolen by people who aren't supposed to be there. That's not generosity. That's theft, not from the government, but from the truly struggling American family that plays by the rules. So what would a real audit mean? 1. Verification of eligibility. Every recipient must be re-verified to ensure they meet the legal and income requirements for the program they're in. 2. Cross-agency data matching. Social Security, IRS, DHS, and state agencies must share data to catch double dipping or unreported income. 3. Identity and residency verification. That includes making sure individuals who are not legally in the United States are not receiving taxpayer-funded benefits they're not entitled to. 4. Ongoing monitoring. The audit isn't a one-time event. It must become a continuous oversight mechanism. If we can track every penny that flows through a private corporation with quarterly audits, why can't we track billions of dollars in taxpayer funds? Transparency shouldn't be optional when it comes to the public trust. Now let's deal with the part everyone tiptoes around, the illegal immigration factor. There are estimates that millions of undocumented individuals are benefiting directly or indirectly from public assistance programs, whether through fraudulent documentation, mixed status households, or improper state-level policies. Let's be clear, this is not about demonizing people. This is about sovereignty and legality. If an American citizen breaks a rule, they face consequences. Shouldn't the same apply universally? We can't run a country on 2 sets of rules, one for citizens and another for those who cross the border illegally. A true audit would ensure federal benefits go only to those legally entitled to them, because fairness without enforcement isn't fairness at all, it's surrender. Let's talk about dependency versus empowerment beyond fraud and eligibility. There's a deeper issue, dependency. We've created a culture where government assistance, once meant to be a lifeline, has become a lifestyle for too many. When government checks replace personal responsibility, something bigger dies, the American spirit. The goal of any assistance program should be to help people get back on their feet, not to make them comfortable staying on their knees. An audit does more than find fraud. It forces us to confront whether these programs are achieving their purpose or perpetuating dependency. We should be asking, are we helping people transition off assistance? Are we equipping them with skills, training, and incentives to rejoin the workforce? Or are we trapping generations in a cycle of government reliance? If the answer is the latter, the system isn't broken, it's corrupted. Let's talk reform. What can actually fix this? 1. Mandatory annual audits. Every welfare and assistance program should undergo an independent third-party audit every fiscal year. Identity and citizenship verification. Use existing DHS and SSA systems to verify citizenship and immigration status. Fraudulent documentation. Immediate removal from the rolls. Incentivized reporting. Establish whistleblower rewards for reporting proven fraud. It works in the private sector. It can work here. Work and training requirements reinstate and enforce work-related participation standards for able-bodied adults. Temporary aid should require active effort to re-enter the workforce. Time limits and tiered support structure benefits to gradually phase out as income rises, reducing the welfare cliff that discourages work. These reforms are not punishment, they're preservation of the integrity of our social safety net and of the American taxpayers' trust. There will be resistance from politicians. Now, let's be honest, why hasn't this been done already? Because accountability threatens power. Some politicians rely on expanding dependency to secure votes. The more people rely on government, the more control the government has. But a strong nation isn't built on control. It's built on self-reliance, dignity, and opportunity. Calling for audits and reforms doesn't make you heartless, it makes you a patriot. Because real compassion isn't measured by how many people we put on assistance, but by how many we help off of it. America's strength has never come from handouts. It's come from hands that build, work, and lift others up. No one is guaranteed to stay financially sound, and people can move up economically and go down. All it takes is one devastating event to change everything for a family. Government assistance has its place, but it must be honest, limited, and accountable. An audit is moral, because if we don't protect the integrity of our system, we risk losing both compassion and accountability, the twin pillars of a functioning democracy. This is 2 cents unfiltered, where truth is the standard, not the exception. Until next time, stay sharp, stay free, and stay unfiltered.